Hi guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors News. Steve Kerr shares eye-opening take on Jimmy Butler's transition. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr recently offered a glowing assessment of Jimmy Butler's transition onto Golden State, praising his quick adaptation and basketball IQ after Butler's impressive debut, which saw him score 25 points in a 132-111 win over the Chicago Bulls. Kerr expressed his admiration for the All-Star seamless integration into the Warriors system. "It has been absolutely seamless, and it's because of Jimmy's IQ," Kerr said, emphasizing how Butler's understanding of the game has allowed him to make an immediate impact. Despite joining mid-season in Day's game against the Milwaukee Bucks, Butler again made an impact. He scored 20 points in a 125-118 victory. Kerr continued to be impressed, especially with Butler's passing. "I'm most impressed with his passing," Kerr said per ESPN. "His passing changes everything. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the free throw line, and in the end it goes beyond that, just his presence out there." Stephen Curry, who scored 38 points in the win, also shared his thoughts on playing alongside Butler. "He's like the exact opposite player of me," Curry said. "I took 16 threes and he shot one. He got to the free throw line a lot, dominated the paint, I dominate the perimeter. It has the potential to be really fun. This contrasting style is what makes their partnership so exciting." While Curry thrives from deep and spreads the floor, Butler's strength in the paint and ability to draw fouls provide a perfect balance. Together they've combined for an impressive 117 points in just 2 games, showcasing how their contrasting skill sets are already complementing each other. With Butler continuing to settle into his role, the Warriors' offense is becoming more dynamic. His versatility and presence are making a noticeable impact, and as the season unfolds, this exciting duo is poised to create plenty of highlights. Even though it took far longer than most expected it would, Jimmy Butler was indeed moved at the NBA trade deadline, departing the Atlantic coast for the Pacific coast, leaving behind Heat culture for arguably the greatest culture setter in the history of the NBA. Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry. Butler and Curry have only been teammates for 1 game, but already it looks like this duo is one bound to revitalize the Bay Area. On Saturday night against Jimmy Butler's first former team, the Chicago Bulls, Curry and Butler combined for 59 points on 17,431 shooting in a 132-11 win in the Windy City, propelling the Warriors back to 0-5 and into a 9th place tie in the Western Conference with both the Sacramento Kings and Phoenix Suns. But Butler scored 25 of those 59 points, chipping in 2 rebounds and 4 assists in 29 minutes of action. After the game, Curry took the podium and talked about the upcoming partnership with Butler, noting that Jimmy Buckets is exact opposite player as he is. "I took 16 threes and he shot one. He got to the free throw line a lot, dominated the paint, I dominate the perimeter. It has the potential to be really fun," Curry said after the game per Anthony Slater of The Athletic. NBA. Stephen Curry pours in 38 as Warriors' best Bucks. Stephen Curry scored 38 points on 12 of 24 shooting from the floor while leading the Golden State Warriors to a 125-111 win over the host Milwaukee Bucks on Monday night. Golden State earned its 2nd win in a row after falling in back-to-back games. Jimmy Butler added 20 points and 9 boards in his 2nd game since being acquired by the Warriors, and Buddy Hield scored 16 points with Giannis Antetokounmpo missing his 5th consecutive game. Damian Lillard led Milwaukee with 38 points and 7 assists, though he committed 10 turnovers. Kay Kuzma put up 21 points and Dan Prince contributed 19 as the Bucks took their 6th loss in 8 games. The matchup between Curry and Lillard did not disappoint. Early Lillard had 10 points to Curry's 11 in the opening quarter, which saw Golden State build to 29-27 lead. The Warriors widened the gap slightly in the second by winning the rebounding battle. Golden State led 58-51 at the half, owning a 27-6 edge on the glass before intermission. Lillard scored 18 points in the opening 2 quarters while Prince had 13. Curry had 15 at the break and Hield added 14 in the 3rd quarter. Milwaukee produced a 7-0 run to tie the game at 69-69 on a dunk by Andre Jackson Jr. The Bucks took their first lead since the 1st quarter matter when Edge Green knocked down a three-pointer with 424 to go in the frame. Golden State, as it did all night, responded to Milwaukee gaining momentum. The Warriors went on a run and took an 89-83 lead into the fourth after Butler put up the last 6 points of the third. In the fourth, Golden State pulled away from beyond the arc. Quinten Post hit back-to-back three-pointers to push the Warriors' lead to 8 with 935 to play. Curry contributed 7 points to what turned into a 20-4 run that gave Golden State a 112-94 lead with 534 left. Warriors make new Jonathan Kuminga injury announcement. The Golden State Warriors are 26-26 on the season after picking up a huge win in Jimmy Butler's debut on Saturday, but have yet to put a fully healthy product on the court. The new duo of Steph Curry and Butler is mapping out to be one of the league's best, and once the Warriors get their lineup back at full strength, the team could be a title contender. Warriors forward Jonathan Kuminga has already missed 20 games this season, including the last 18 with an ankle sprain. In his 32 appearances, Kuminga is averaging 16.8 points and 5.0 rebounds as Golden State desperately missed his presence on the court with just 3 games until a week long for the All-Star break. Their Warriors have announced an injury update for their 22-year-old rising star via Warriors PR. Warriors forward Jonathan Kuminga, who suffered a sprained right ankle on January 4 versus Memphis and has missed the last 18 games, was recently re-evaluated. The re-evaluation indicated that Kuminga is making good progress. He has started on court workouts and is expected to progress and be incorporated into team practices after the All-Star break. He will be re-evaluated again in 10 days. There is no need to rush Kuminga back from injury with the All-Star break quickly approaching, so getting him healthy during the long weekend is imperative to Golden State's rest of season success. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Jonathan Kuminga? Leave your opinion in the comments.